Okay, so we're here on Beatty and Wolf, right? You know I was supposed to turn up that way, but I didn't. Today I'm gonna walk around so we can go ahead and look. So we can go ahead and make sure that you see everybody and the streets and stuff, because you do see, a minute. You see a stop light? Okay. Okay. And this is what they wanted me to do today, right? So we're gonna come back around and we're gonna look at this. They thought, and it was funny. You heard me. I'm just telling you. GSH 1861 isn't on the corner, my corner house. I'm just telling you, right? See, I'm on Wolf still. Going down that way is Indian Lane, Moe Lane, and all that. I don't live down there. Right? You thought this brown house and shit over here in this yard was me. I never lived at 4198 Wolf. That's crazy. You know, Layla Elizabeth Williams, who was a white woman at Family Dollar in Middletown, Ohio, had a vehicle, sort of something like this. Just making sure. Who is this? The mailman? I don't know, but he don't look like it. There's no sign on that vehicle. You heard me? I'm just making sure. You heard me? Just making sure I spot everybody. You heard me? Because I have to make sure when I'm here that HWG 5182 ain't on my street. Just saying, right? So they're like, how are you supposed to hold the phone? I'm like, there you go. And it's like, this way. And so that way they can see, because what they were doing was being funny. So I'm gonna be funny too, right? This isn't my house. Half of it's siding and you all thinking that was me. Like I said, 4222 ain't my house. None of these houses are. 4255, see how all of them have the mailbox next to their door? I'm just telling you. So you knew that GVT 6832, when it's sitting right there, it's not my house. I don't have a, see they have a satellite dish over here? This is the one right here. And let's just make sure you knew. They covered up their door. It's 4240, but CUC 4296. That's not us. I'm just telling you, I don't have a pit. Remember they was talking about pits, and I don't buy that. I never bought that. I never did. You heard me? I'm just being specific for you. You heard me? Because when I'm sitting here talking, and then they thought that shit was funny and clean, I'm just telling you, right, that it's not funny half the goddamn time. I'm just telling you. You heard me? And they said, make sure I lift up my camera right here. Because when I sit there and I'm coming over in this blue house over here, I'm just telling you, this isn't my house either. With all these cars, JGS2513, all these cars over here ain't me. I'm just saying, the reason why I said that though, is because this Dodge Spirit isn't my car over here. Now I have to pretend to go on the other side though, right? Because JHE 4077 ain't me, right? And I'm just telling you, GTP 6806 ain't either. Oh, I need to stay on this side. Yeah, I'm just saying. Because it wasn't funny. They've been playing on this side a long time with my signal. Because they've been thinking I live on Wolf. I'm just saying. right? Think I would live on Wolf. I don't live on Wolf. I'm just telling you, because it is a problem though, when they sit there and think that I'm on Wolf Avenue and I don't live over here. And don't forget, I started from a place where I didn't live at. I started because they looked like they wanted me to start recording. So I recorded. But instead, I already got the regular way. Let me go ahead and go on this way. So 90J656 isn't me. Old school ain't me. 4304 Kenny is not this house because this ain't my street. I'm still on Wolf. Remember Wolf? So JIH 8357, JIH 8347 was never me. And what it is I can tell who's doing shit, right? Because what they do is they don't put the license plate number on their houses. On their cars. Sorry. And that's what the difference is. See, red truck, okay. It's going up Goldenrod, right? Because that's the street I'm getting ready to come up to. You heard me? Goldenrod is the street I'm getting ready to come up to. See how I don't have a satellite dish on the corner? That's not a fountain. That's not a water fountain. That's a fucking, that's right. And no triple, see how the AAA truck was going down Wolf? That's because I don't live that way. I'm just saying, right? You see? I don't live down that way. I'm just saying, I don't live down that way. I don't have direct TV. I'm just saying. And when I come back over here, I'm going to show you the street. So that way we can have a good understanding of where I'm at and where I'm going. Goldenrod and Wolf. Let me walk out here some a little bit. Do you see on Wolf? Wait a minute. HVP 5260. Look. Can you see right here? There's traffic lights. Okay. And when you turn right here on Goldenrod and Wolf, right? See, this ain't the neighbor. This ain't the lady in 3958. Okay, that's not her. That's not her, okay? I know which lady I'm talking about. That's not her. That's why I didn't even get that license plate number. You heard me? Because that's not the lady who been falsely reporting and switching cars. It's a white lady, not a black man. HRG 4131 ain't me. I'm just saying 4048 ain't me. But you know what I thought? I said, no. I have room on my camera. I'm going to walk up to Whitestone and then turn down. So that way you can see I didn't live there either. Because if I was catching the bus on Turner, which is up that way, then you would know that you could only get up that way. This is Wolf. I'm just saying, it's Wolf, right? And everybody like to see all their surroundings and stuff. I'm just saying, right? We want to be well informed, right? Because if I didn't walk up this way, you wouldn't be well informed, right? $4394. That's not my porch, little yard. Little yard. I'm just saying. Because you never know which house because they've been playing so much. It's all the houses. They've been pretending I'm on Brown House too. So and there's so many on this street on Wolf. JPK 2701. That's not me either. See how I had so much extra time since I couldn't donate today to go ahead and just get you together. GTP 9914 ain't me. That's not even on my street. 4424. This isn't my house, little wooden porch. Little wooden porch. For us to walk all the way up here to see these houses. The sign over there says Wolf and Whitestone. I'm just saying. It do. It do. HWX1699. Not me. See, right? Because you see, I'm walking. Okay, so. See where I'm going? Okay, you see this, the way this looks right here? I'm just saying, right? You see how it looks, right? Because it was funny, right? I'm just saying. I don't live over here. I'm just saying. I don't. Let me get my stuff together. See, I had to hold it because I'm not driving. Duh. Right? So I85LUJ ain't me, and JIX1031 and HZX5644 ain't me. So I'm just saying, right? Because now we're on Thompson and Whitestone. I'm just saying, right? See how much closer it is to that? Right? Versus when I look and scan the yard, how it look. Remember? And that house ain't mine. That ain't me. JHG 4430. Okay, so when they're going around that way, right? They're going on Williamson over there. I'm just telling you, right? Because 4360 Williamson is over there where them people are walking. That's where 4360 Williamson is, where they circle at. I'm just making sure you see, because I don't like it either. You heard me? I'm just saying, none of these houses were mine. I'm just saying. They told me to make sure, keep the phone up, right? So I am keeping the phone up, right? That's what the hood would say. Fix your phone. That's what they would say. They would say, fix your phone, because your phone need to be fixed. And that's what I would say too. You heard me? Yeah, to make sure that you could see. Because they were getting ready to pretend that house was me. And that's why I made sure. Because this is me here, right? So you knew that wasn't me elsewhere. You knew that wasn't me elsewhere. SVW 3461 isn't for my house. I'm just saying. HWX 4633 isn't another lady with a maroon van that's playing games, that's trying to act like she's me too, right? Because that's what they've been doing. They've been playing that a minute, right? But you see, when I sit there and I get down to, just want to make sure, because they're upset. BKE085 from Arkansas wasn't me either. So now we're gonna look, right? Oh, support small businesses. Anyway, right? So I have video of this, right? And this is, remember, I was getting ready to come up, this is goldenrod. You know I'm on Thompson Drive now, right? Right? Compared to where you're looking at, right? I'm just showing you, right? Because when I get to this right here, you knew none of these houses on this corner was me either. I'm just saying. You knew none of them houses was me. because I live farther down. Okay, so now we're looking down this way, right? When we look down this way, right, all these houses right here, they look at this. See how that's a field and there's no houses across from them? See how there's no houses across from them? I'm just saying, you see that, right? Because these houses have, see how across, look, across. So they see the school. You heard me? That's the difference between these houses down here pretending to, and those over there too. Because they knew that they look at this yard. And the one that's 4360 over there playing with my phone signal every time I'm coming down this way. Good, I want them to. It's good for you to know, hey, when you do stuff to people, it's gonna catch up with you. And let me show you on this. Remember I told you when they was gonna switch vehicles? They did. See, 3980 Yellowstone changed it to a white car. But before, it was something else, right? I'm just showing you, right? Because we get ready to make sure, because they making sure everybody passed me. See how they didn't have no license plate on their car? And what they did is try to get some kids. See how they sit there and network because somebody bought bicycles under my name is what they did. Right? I'm just telling you, right? So I told you they had to have people go around and act like they were my kid. It's not my kid. I'm just saying. They knew not my kid. And I guess I did look. HZF 9956. That's not my neighbor. And so if it's parking up that way, it's not. See how I'm making sure? Yeah, okay, wait a minute. We want to make sure because people are starting to back out. Because that's the lady that been pretending me right there. Because when I catched her that one day, she walked in that house. I'm just saying. She wasn't going to go down the other way. This is the lady who lived there with the red truck. I'm just saying, you see how right here you can't see my house? I'm saying from right here, can't you see you can't see my house? You see where the little kids are at? How you thought that they were my kids? See how you thought that were my kids? And see how that's not my kids outside? I'm just making sure you see. Thompson and Yellowstone and how I don't live right here. I'm just telling you. Right? And so when they thought that they were being slick and having all the neighbors sitting there doing that, it don't make them any more special because they was doing that. We know that it wasn't my kids. And so what it is you see them lingering. That's what you do. JH Day 4430, that's right. Because they were lingering. And I'm glad I showed you too, because then when I sit there and came around the corner, then they left. See, they thought they was being cute. But we already know Amari ain't my kid, right? Right? We know Amari and what was that other kid's name? We already know those kids ain't mine. Right? Good luck to those parents. You heard me? Good luck to those parents. You heard me? Because me and my kids live here. You heard me? And they already earlier was pretending fucking U-Haul trucks. You heard me? They was dumb as fuck for doing that too. You heard me? Dumb as fuck for doing that too. And I'm just saying, see, trying to pretend, no, that driveway ain't even mine over there. Look, that's when you have to tell me, you go, and I'm gonna show you, you see how her door was open? She was the one that was taking pictures of those little boys on the bike and then trying to act like they was coming out of my house. That's what makes my neighbors sad. You heard me? Because then when they sit there and have the U-Haul gone, because I'm sitting there talking about it, right? What it is I'm supposed to get my Social Security disability soon, right? And so what it is the lady at 3985, they thought I was just gonna walk in the house. She parked a different vehicle there to play off her little orange vehicle, red vehicle, black car joke. I'm just telling you, that's what she was doing. I'm just telling you, because that's what the facts were, okay? That is what the facts were. And nobody, you heard me? He turned from Yellowstone. You seen that, right? Because then you see that this is Thompson and Boggs, and I don't live at that house, right? You see the house number? All right, you see the house number, right? And so when you sit there and see her and she's sitting there changing who she is right there, I was never distracted, okay? A matter of fact, I got her license plate number. So, pretending that she's somebody else wasn't going to already get it. But I need to get this one, though. You heard me? I do need to get this one. And HISPRNS wasn't me either. I'm sorry. And what I did today is I walked around the long way. I walked around the long way is what I did today. 4260, and this is Thompson Drive. And the mailman ain't been by yet. And let's look at this. You see when it's open? That's how you knew that's not for my house, right? Because you see the gate right there, right? I'm just saying, right? You see the gate? You see the gate? That's how you knew that was on a different property than mine. You heard me? But you was pretending people were going in and out of that house. You was pretending it was for me and my house, right? That's what they was doing. And I'm just telling you how sad that is, right? They just doing a lot of sad shit. A lot of sad shit that didn't make no sense. If they would have sit there and not even stole my shit, they wouldn't have to worry about shit like that. But because they did, they do. I would rather you make me not donate and you ass get in trouble for trying to imitate us. Okay? That's why I didn't say shit to people trying to mimic us. I don't care. Because when you have to go to jail, it's not going to be my fault. It's going to be your own. I said that. I'm Mrs. Carla Ricketts. I'm Miss Carla Williams. Today, if I was going to do military time, it would be something else. But I'm not. I'm going to do regular American time that you all know and good and well. It's April the 10th, 2021. Okay? And when my neighbors park elsewhere, okay, that don't change where I'm at. And no other kid is mine. I never bought any bicycles for my kids because we have an exercise bicycle in the house. I want you to notice too. You hear beeping? That's the neighbors signaling each other. And I'm gonna tell you what. You see that man's door open right there? He's not recording people coming out of my house. He's recording the people he is recording the people back here behind this house. That's what because that's Beatty, that house. This right here is Boggs. Behind Boggs is Beatty. And him right there, what he's recording is these people over here. That's what he's doing. See, they shut it. Yeah. Because they thought it was cute. You heard me? Dayton, Ohio. I'm not talking about Middletown right now. This is Dayton, Ohio. They thought this street was Wilson. They thought that was my house, and they thought that was the house behind us, and it's not. This is Dayton, Ohio. And when you think differently, right, you are the crazy one. You are. I like crazy.